Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is LeSquatch and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. So, in between episodes I have been working on refined storage. Finally. I made these. In order to make the pistons that were involved in crafting these, I used, or the sticky pistons rather, I used rice. So if you combine rice in the 3 thing, you can make rice dough. Then you can use that with water and then make rice slime balls and you can use those as slime balls. So that's how I got these. I made a controller. And I've been preparing some stuff for the later on refined storage items. So I have a lot of the stuff in here. Let's take all of this out. And I hope I have enough on me to make what I need. Because I think this system's getting a little bit tired. I mean, it's great and everything. And we do have like 2 sextuple compressed cobblestones, which is not much considering it's been like a week since I was last on. Oh, this thing keeps coming back. Go away. Yeah, I keep getting those books. It must be from the mob system. I just keep chucking them away and they keep coming back again. Like, be filled with something useful, please. But yeah, we spilled over with lapis and quartz and flint even. So yeah, that's why we have some extra items in there. We don't have any room for a void upgrade anymore. And I tried to use an emerald one on this and it didn't work. But maybe I was doing it wrong. I might try it again. But I don't think you can upgrade these things once they're in there. You have to take the items out until they're below that level and then take out the upgrade. So a little bit confusing. But anyway, let's try and build the grid. So we're missing destruction core, which is just basic processor and nether quartz. So let's make 10 of those, or 11, sure. And then we need to make the construction core. Let's make 11 of those. Let's keep it even. And then we can make the grid. Yes! Okay. Now we instantly want to change that into a crafting grid. So we need an advanced processor and a crafting table. And to make the crafting table we need 4 pieces of wood. And I hope that it works with a jungle. Does this make a jungle crafting table or not? Or what? No, just regular. Good. So now we take this over to our solderers. And we should be able to just do one of you. Nope. Wait. What does it take again? One in the middle, yeah. One of you, and one of you. There we go. And this is going to be the slowest thing in the entire world. So let's try and make some eternal storages. That takes a bit of that stuff as well as some chests. So we actually have some chests in here. 7. Let's take those. And can we make some of these? Because if we put a storage upgrade on here, then we can use this entire thing within our refined storage and we don't have to make any of those disk drives. And then we can have a diamond chest or something in the corner, which has all the spillover items in it. So that would be pretty cool. So can we make some of these external storages? Yes, I can make 1. Why can I not make more than 1? I'm out of quartz. Luckily I made some in advance. So let's take a stack of that. And make some more external storages. Yes. Okay, good. We need to somehow wire up our power. So I'll probably have another controller over here and use that to power the grid, as opposed to trying to run a cable all the way over. How are we doing? Where'd it go? There, crafting grid. And I'll take those out as well. Stuck you. Oh dear. Oh dear. Full inventory. Panic mode. Let's put you away. That should be okay. I don't think we need anything immediately from that. So we have our crafting grid. Oh, we need to make a controller. Or we could just bring this along with us. What does it take to make a controller? Oh, that's not much. Okay, we can do that. So let's make a controller. Plonk that over here somewhere. Probably underground, I would guess. So we are missing silicon. So let's get a stack of that. And we are missing the machine case, which is just quartz. Or iron enriched quartz, or quartz enriched iron, whatever it's called. And a diamond. So a good thing about this is that we can just pick out items. But when we have the crafting grid, we will no longer need to do that sort of manual stuff. I've just thought, actually, we're not going to have enough power cables to thread all this over. So I'm going to smelt up some, whatchamacallit, redstone stuff, and I'll make some conduits, and I will be right back. So I totally forgot, whilst standing in front of the smelter for ages, that I made this, the alloy smelter, which hopefully will speed this process up quite significantly. So if we just plonk this down anywhere here, I'll move it later, we can turn this to alloys only and put iron and redstone in. He says. Yes, and it's working. Okay, good. And that's a little bit faster than this, because this redstone takes forever to melt down. But I do already have blocks that have already been taken. Where'd they go? Maybe in that dirt chest place. So they didn't go there. Did they? Yes, they went here. Okay, good. Conductive iron blocks. So now we have conductive iron ingots. And to make the conduits... Oops. Conduits. We need these conduit binders. Binder. I have not much of that at all. Yeah, trials and tribulations of trying to set this up. And I got everything out, everything planned so meticulously with the refined storage, and yet I goofed up on this. Oh, I got, yes, I knew I had some. So let's craft some more of these then. Let's craft all of them that I can. And now if we probably should put, maybe around the back. Well, there's no space around the back. I will make space around the back, or I will go down below. That's probably a bit easier. This is also where I AFK as well. Just round the back here. AFK hole. AFK hole. That's a dangerous word to say. Right, let's creep under here. Do I have any cobblestone? Yeah. A little bit. Let's inch out a little bit more. Ooh, just a little bit. Inch out a little bit more. So, yeah, let's take that out. Put you there. And then thread you down. And then put... where would a good grid location be? Again, this can always be moved at a later date. Do I have any item conduits on me? I do not. That's typical. So we could put the grid probably facing up from above. And if we do that, that should power the system. And then if we head upstairs again and put the item conduits back, or at least get some item conduits and we can play around with the positioning, we can then put the grid somewhere like there. Oh, that's going to look so weird. I guess that's kind of useful, but yeah, because of this whole half slab floor thing, it's going to look very strange. So back into the breach once more. Once more back. Wait, once more into the breach. That's the line. And then we can just knock this out temporarily. And thread you around like so. And then thread you like... sure. Just like that. So that should get power. And then we can thread... I'm using the word thread a lot. This... Well, I don't really want to power it from that directly. I kind of want to pull it off this, which I have also made between the episodes. Capacitor bank. I kind of want it to go the other way. I guess it's not the end of the world if I don't, because it is all connected. Oh yeah, sure, why not? For the sake of not umming and ahhing around too much, let's just do it. Executive decision. Threading it along here. Nope. Shift clicking doesn't like it. There we go. Right, we have a wire problem. This is getting very messy very quickly. But I think once we hook this up, it should work fine. Yep, okay, that's good. Oh, yes. And we have access to our items. That is so cool. That is so unbelievably cool. So if I try and put pistons in, okay. If I try and put rice in, okay. Where are all these things going? Okay, now it's full. I must have had 2 spare slots. Alright, let's just put those rice in. How much of the stuff can we put back in again? Well, I do realise I've got void upgrades on some of these. So some of them will go in, some of them won't. Can I just go in? No, I took them away. Okay. So we have 28,000 cobblestone. That's not much. I've had this whole base chunk loaded for like a month now. Oh dear, we need to improve our cobblestone generation. But yeah, oh. Oh, that was the squid. Oh, I thought it was a mob there for a second. Like a hostile mob. Well, cool. I guess I'll still use... Oh, I need to put some more lava in there. Molten redstone, 4 blocks, molten conductive iron. So yeah, I'll probably use these things actually. These ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Craft them up into this thingy, and then put that in there. Oh, forgot about the alloy smelter. How have you been doing? Yeah, it's okay. It's a little bit slow because we don't have any upgrades in it. But yeah, we now have refined storage, which is pretty sweet. So now we need to, ideally, oh man, it's almost like I prepared this ahead of time. We have 4 diamond chests. If I break this, it's going to cause a real big mess. So how much of this stuff can I, don't want to get rid of that. Can I put up in here? Don't want to get rid of that. Sure. What's storage for anyway if we don't use it properly? So let's thread all these. By the way, if you hold shift and left click, that's how I'm moving all these items rapidly. It's really, really handy. Because I've seen people do it and I thought they were just clicking really quickly. I didn't quite realise what they were doing. Cool. Right, that's like so. So we can break these safely. And put the diamond chest down like so. I really should make like another entrance to the underground part. I suppose I can just do this. And then, oh my goodness, where would it be? Maybe I can't do that. Right, so I've knocked out 2 planks here so I can see where they are from below. But before I do, let's get some cobblestone. And we can use our really cool new grid system to do that. And let's munch on some bread. I have so much of this stuff now. But before we do any of the complicated stuff, we still need to get down below actually. We want to up the priority on this system so that no matter what, well, preferably, everything will try and go into this thing first. So priority of 100. Set. Okay, let's just check it. It has set. Good. Priority 100. So everything will try and insert into the refined storage system first before trying to go into anywhere else. And now, if I can do my numberings right, if we branch out to this little area, totally safe on a 1 wide bridge, sure. And then place these down like so. And we don't have our cables. Why don't we have our cables? I don't think I have a space for them up here. Oh, and we want to do auto-selected, so we can just type in here. Yeah, where have my cables gone? I can't have used all of them, have I? Oh, I did. So how many of you saw that coming? Put them in the chest. Of course I did. So, right. 3rd time's the charm. Back down here. And then we can thread. I need to stop saying the word thread. It's annoying. I'm annoying myself now. So let's go underneath like this. I'm trying to put them over, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to reach from the other side. I should really have like a gigantic platform down here. Oh, I can. Sweet. Okay. And then derpy line underneath to join up with that. Cool. And then I should have set the priority first. I always forget about those. So this is a priority of, let's say, 10. Because we want these chests to be the overflow more than like anywhere else. So cool. I think that's it then. So now our entire RS system is sorted. And in theory, if we try to put something that's not in this storage drawers system in the storage system, then it should. Let's keep 1 bucket on us. It should appear in these chests. Yes. Okay. Is it okay? It does do it 1 by 1 as well. Oh, that's sweet. So what about something that is overflowing in here? Like, what's a good example? Like quartz. Quartz only has 1 place, but it's full. Okay, that's good. And if I put that in there, does it get voided? Okay, that's full. Does it get voided, or does it go into here? It gets voided. Okay, that is good to know. Which is kind of what I wanted to do, because I still don't want to fill up these chests with, like, quartz or lapis or flint or whatever. I want this to only be for items that I don't already have a slot for here. But at some point very soon actually, I'd very much like to set up these things. No, not that one. This one. Quantum storage units that can store an infinite amount of items. And now that we have these storage, external storage devices, we can link it all up to our refined storage system. So I'll probably try and convert that in the future at some point. Iron, I think I'm going to keep in here. Wow, I've already filled up with iron. Jeez. And that's with gold as well, so that's the max iron we can do for now. Oh yeah, I need to try to... okay, this is a good example of using this. So if we do refined... Oh, it's not synchronized, is it? JI synchronized. Auto-selected. Good. Now if I do refined... There we go. Nope, I didn't want to do that though. Storage. I want to make probably emerald upgrades, seeing as we have so many of them. And I can just craft it like that. I can almost craft it like that. Oh, it doesn't have quite the same... Okay, yeah, it doesn't show you if you're missing any items. That's a little bit of a pain. But I guess we can live with it. Let's make 3 of those. Then make all of you. And then make all of you. So, if I do this... No, look, I'm trying to... Yeah, it won't accept any more upgrades. That's really annoying. I wish you could, like, upgrade one of the... If it's better, like if say the emerald is better than gold, which it is, it would replace the gold. You get the gold in your inventory. Or even if it destroyed it. Just as long as we could upgrade it. Because now I'm going to have to, like, have that as the max forever, which is a bit annoying. This one I can upgrade, because we're getting quite a lot of stuff there. Oh, and one other thing I did... I went over to Nightspace to say hello to him earlier. Do we have the chat log still? Yeah. And he has an XP farm, and he let me use some of it. And I managed to enchant this iron stiffened mesh that sifts through dust. Ugh, words. It sieves dust. But because it has Fortune 3 and efficiency, see, it's going really fast. And then hopefully, yeah, we can see all these goodies are coming out. So we're getting lots of redstone and glowstone. If we do emerald... What is the thing that gets emeralds? It's gravel and diamond. Okay, so it's gonna be one of these, right? That's a smasher. That's the iron. Please tell me I've got one somewhere. There we go. Diamond stiffened mesh. So now if I take that out and go grab some more lapis. 1, 2, 3. I had another bookshelf to here, so we now have level 30 enchants. We can enchant it. Oh, soulbound! I don't know what's soulbound. Okay, if I do it on the sword then for this one. Smite. That's not too bad. Should probably have done on the pickaxe actually. But anyway. 1, 2, 3. I just wanted to get rid of that enchant because I don't want soulbound on a mesh because that's useless. Civ Fortune 2. Oh, okay, fine. Civ Fortune 2, efficiency 3. Just efficiency 4. So if we put that back again. Let's get my inventory sorted. If we put that back in the sieve, we should hopefully now find that we get more emeralds. And it goes faster as well. That got nothing. Come on, Fortune 2, do your magic. That got diamond, that's pretty cool. If I see an emerald, I'll be very happy. Because we are... Yes, emerald. Okay, good, fine. I will assume therefore it's working. As being instructed from below, I believe. Yeah, probably. Yeah, must be. Cool. I need to replace these with hammers though, because they've all run out, because it's been chunk loaded and I haven't been on. So it's slowed down a bit, but because this is chunk loaded, I don't think I'll bother. So I think that it's fine for now. I'm going to chop down this tree, because I am paranoid that mobs will spawn on the dark patches that this tree creates, and come get me. Because I did get creepered, like really early on. I mean, really early on in the series. Like, for the life of me, cannot figure out why or how. So we can put these away in our brand spanking new storage. Cool. So yeah, very, very sweet. Refined storage, get. And with that, I think it's about time we tick off some of these achievements, rather. So we've enchanted a sieve mesh. Farming age, I'm really far behind with. I haven't done any of this sort of mystical agriculture stuff. So I will skip that for now. Age of exploration, haven't done fly. I have gone to the nether, but I haven't done a portal yet, so I won't take that off just yet. So, age of machines is pretty much where I am. We've done a generator, that's the lava ones. We've got a sag mill water hammer. We've got conduits. Done that. Automatic crop harvesting, no, not really. Haven't done that. Recruit fine storage, yes. Automate storage of ore pieces, chunks from an automatic sieve, we've done that. Process sieve materials to ingots, yes, we've done that. Create a passively cooled reactor from the Extreme Reactors mod. Ooh, that sounds pretty cool. So yeah, okay, we've got a few more things ticked off. A few more things still needed to tick. But that's pretty good for now. And I'm just going to collect all the droppings. Oh, the other thing I did was create this, just like an automatic dirt production thing. It seems really derpy. Like it'll freak out and try to insert dirt into here. If I sort this inventory, it still does it. And if I right-click that, I get 9 dirt. It's a little bit weird. I don't really know why it does it. But I think we have enough dirt for now anyway, and of course I left in the chest. How many more of these things do we have? None. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to see if right-clicking on that would put it in the refined storage or the chests, but it doesn't. So let's take that out. Okay, now we can do that. Sweet. So we have some pretty cool things at our disposal now. What we should really do is to empty these chests into here as well. It's not an immediate necessity because all this stuff is kind of junky. I mean, these things can be useful. Actually, quite a lot of this stuff can be useful. Maybe I should do that. Okay, yeah, I'll sort out these inventories and I'll be right back. So I think that will about do it for this episode. I'm quite happy with what we managed to do. We have an entire refined storage system. We've threaded up the power so it's all connected. And we've enchanted some of our sieves, got our systems a bit more efficient. This thing can go. I need to move that somewhere else. And I also need to slightly rework the wires so that stuff that comes out of here, like conductive iron, for example, because that wasn't working quite well, and that was actually stuck in these basins, it wasn't going into the system because this bit here isn't linked up to the overall storage system. With the overall input system, I should say. So yeah, just to end this episode, I want to embarrass Knight a bit and TP to his island. Oh, I'm still here. Great. And the FPS is pretty awesome. Oh, look at the FPS. Isn't the FPS amazing? Oh, it's so good. Oh my goodness. The FPS. Oh, the FPS pains. What am I at? Well, I can see I'm at 9 according to Fraps. 11 FPS, 10 FPS. Yeah, something. Sort of like name and shame unite. Something around here is like causing FPS issues. It's actually, I don't know why. Maybe he's done something since I last saw it. It's better now when I'm recording than it was when I wasn't recording. That is very weird. Also, we need to get this block of uranium because it multiplies the cobblestone melting by 20 times. So we definitely need to do that for our power system. And this was the XP. This is actually what I wanted to show you. This is where I was this morning. And the FPS is back to normal now. So he's got this whole setup. Hopefully you can see because it's quite dark and YouTube can compress this quite a lot. If I do, that doesn't help. So he's got this mob grinding system that uses the grinder from, is it Draconic? No, mob grinding utils. It's actually not that bad to make. We can actually do this really easily, and it doesn't take power as far as I'm aware. Maybe I'm wrong. Even if it does, we can manage to do it. Oh, that's pretty noisy. Music and sounds. Turn it down a bit. But this is the tap. Look at this. This is a singularity tank from mob grinding utils. Same mod as the grinder there. These are vector plates as well, which are actually quite easy to craft. You just craft this green one, which takes these rice slime balls, sugar, and stone. That's really, really easy. He has cursed earth though, which I don't have. So that's the next task for us. This tap. And the XP comes out really quickly. So if we ever need some experience, we can totally not steal Knight's one. Sure. Sure. I love those bouncy eyes. Boing. 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 So yeah. Knight's also got like a load of chickens. That's how he is he's getting all his resources from chickens, which is pretty amazing. And he gave me some. That's how I've got my quartz one and the blaze rod one as well. It's pretty sweet. I will try and show you it if my frames, please, frames, hello frames. But yeah, he's got 10, 10, 10s, pretty much of everything. It's got Terra Steel. Holy, wow, that is pretty cool. And one solitary sheep. But yeah, let's go home. Oh, the FPS is back to normal. Good. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. This has been LeSquatch. As I said, thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next episode.